Good morning, good morning. I am really tired today. This week has been a little weird at work. Like, it's been like off. So we thought it was like maybe it's a full moon or something, but it wasn't. But it was a weird week. Today's Friday, so the weekend is here. Well, after I clock out. So I was around grumpy men last night. They are hilarious. It's crazy. So they're like in their like 60s. So they're legit grumpy old men. It's crazy. But then I thought about, I actually know someone way younger, my age actually, who's already a grumpy old man. Like, does he turn into like, nobody wants to be around him? I don't know. Of course, he will remain nameless, but at what point do you just realize you complain about every damn thing? Do people realize that? Like, do somebody need to say like, what is wrong with you? I've said this before and I'll continue to say it. Like, my life is not what I thought it would be at this age. Like, nowhere near. My life is not what I thought it would be. But again, every day I wake up, make it better, as long as it don't get worse. Life happens. Like, we don't know. We just gotta do the best we can, is what I learned. What I was told and what I learned on my own. Like, you just gotta do the best you can. Now, I do complain about stuff. Like, I complain about going to work. Although, sorry, it was scratching my chin. Although like I said before, I'm grateful to have a job to where I can pay my bills and be able to do things that I want to do, whatever. Sometimes, things are increasing now. Everything, prices are going, but that's a topic. But I still complain every now and again, just because, like, some things is just like, what? God damn. Now this? But I think for me, it's like, this thing at this particular moment is like, it makes you like upset or whatever, and you like maybe go on like a tangent, like you just need to get it out. Cool, fine, we all have done it. I speak for myself, I have done it. I used to use Facebook as my venting source. Like, I see some of my old posts, is like, girl. But it was a way for me to vent, because it's like, I can't tell this person how I'm feeling, because it'll be very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. And like, sometimes when you're in the moment, you can't always find the right appropriate words to use. So it's like, in that moment, if I say what I want to say, I'm gonna be very disrespectful and may possibly hurt your feelings. At the moment, I wouldn't give a damn. But I knew I couldn't do that. So I went to Facebook and I just, I did my rant. I vented on Facebook. So like, I see some of those posts like, ugh, I remember that day. But like, at what point do you be like, okay, maybe I need to shut the hell up? I just want to know, like, do people hear themselves and then something clicks, like, I complain a lot. Or like, I do this a lot. I know it's hard to see your own faults. I see mine. I know my faults. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I was dating, I would let people, like, guys know, like, hey, This is what I got going on. You can't handle it. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't waste my time. So I think I know my faults, and I could have more that I don't see that someone else will have to point out to me. But I already have a list. And I'm just wondering, like, do people recognize their own downfalls, like their own shortcomings or whatever? Like, just curious. But to this person, who, no matter what's going on, they will find a way. God damn, what happened? Traffic was flowing, y'all. Traffic was flowing, and all of a sudden we are stopped. But no matter what's going on, this person will always find something to complain about. Like, I just moved these bags. It's getting on my nerve. I had like a big bag of bags I wanted to like recycle. And the bag was so big that when I grabbed it, some of it was spilled out and I didn't grab the rest of it. So it's like random bags at my back seat and it's making noise. And it's driving me crazy. Alright, I got the last one. And then I think also it depends on who's around you. This lane is not moving. What happened? My goodness. I know it depends on who your circle is. Like, do they like tell you like, shut the fuck up? Why are you still complaining about this? Like, this happened. Like, when you're in it, okay, fine, you vent, you're upset about it, whatever. But if you're still complaining about the same thing that happened a year ago, my guy, get over it. Alright? Get over it. Like, what are we doing? A year ago and you're still complaining about the same thing? And then my thing is, you're complaining about it, you're talking about it. For what? Are you telling the person who is involved with this about it? No, you're not discussing it with them. So what are you talking about? If something upset you that much to where you are still talking about it a year later, a year plus later, and if you go past 2 years, you need help. And I've told this person this, like, you need counseling. I think he needs counseling. Like, you need to talk to somebody. Cause you're messed up. Legit. And I'm not talking about like death in the family. That's different. But like just life in general, like somebody, you thought somebody you could trust somebody and they showed you that you couldn't. Like they, you know what I'm saying? Like they completely screwed you over. That shit hurts. Yes, it does. But a year later, hey mofo. A year later, you're still talking about it? Why? For what? What is that gonna do? Yeah, I don't know, like, what happened to the point where you are still talking about the situation, but you're not even talking about it with the person that hurt you. I just passed a garbage truck. It stinks. Oh my lord. Maybe is that what happened? A garbage truck like tipped over or something? It stinks. I keep being distracted. I'm sorry, y'all. I forgot what I was talking about. If y'all can smell this is, oh my lord, it stinks. Oh my lord. Oh my goodness. But anyway, when something is bothering you, whether you want to admit it or not, and then this is where your circle comes in, like, maybe you don't realize you're doing it. So something happened a year ago, and you're still talking about it, and every time you meet somebody new, you have to find a way to tell them about it. This is when your people be like, hey, shut the fuck up. I understand everybody heals at their own rate, their own pace or whatever. But a year from now, something happened to you today, this person stabs you in the back, not physically, but if they did that today, right? You should not be talking about this January 30, 2027. You shouldn't be. Why? Because I think the more you talk about it, the more you think about it. And then, like, this person has moved on. Like, they're over it. Whatever. They did it. They're done with it. But because you keep talking about it, you're reliving it, which means you cannot heal from it. And you telling everybody, and then, like, 3 years later, you finally are over it. I use quotation marks, right? You couldn't see, it was off the camera. You're over it, and then because you told all these people, now they bring it back up 5 years later, now you back into that space. No. Find a way to heal yourself, free yourself. I think like most people, when they do dirt to other people, they're good. But it's the people who they actually hurt that are left like, what the hell? And it sucks. It does. Especially people who you are close to. You really thought you could trust, and you find out that you could not. It sucks. It does. But you reliving it, you retelling a story, it only causes more pain to yourself, not to them. Because at some point, they were going to be like, people like you keep telling it to, like, why you keep talking about it? So that's like, for me, that's the question. Like, people who are constantly complaining about something, sometimes it's the same thing, or something different. Like, we are having a good time right now. Why are you bringing up some drama? Like, what? So for me, to this person, I have told him, like, yo, like, you need counseling. He's like, I don't need no damn counseling. I'm like, no, you need counseling. There's no reason for you to keep talking about this situation, and you say you're over it. You're not. If you're over it, you wouldn't keep bringing it up. So, me, I will let you know, like, yo, shut the fuck, like, what? I'll let people vent, do whatever, and then when I'm tired of hearing this, I'll change the subject. Okay, so what we doing tomorrow? Yada yada yada. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll change the subject. So maybe that's a indication, like, yo, she don't want to hear this. But I think for some people, they don't have that, like, inner voice to say, you're being annoying, or like, you need to shut the hell up. So I think it's up to whoever it's in your circle. It could actually sometimes be a complete stranger. Like, you're telling somebody some drama that happened to you, and now you're messing up the whole vibe of the night. And they can be like, why are you telling us this? It can actually be a complete stranger to tell you, like, get it together, bruh. But I'm just saying, if you're complaining about every goddamn thing that happens, no matter what, you can be at a freaking spa and you're gonna find something to complain about. Stop. Just stop. Stay your ass. If you could find something to complain about when you at a spa, yeah, take your ass back home. Take your ass back home. Cause you are ridiculous. Ridiculous, alright? But that's it. I am at work. Gotta go in the building. Until next time, people, I am out.